My name is Chad Johnson. I practice in Des Moines, Iowa, 2 locations in Johnston and Pleasant Hill. I joined Productive Dentist Academy out of, I don't know if necessity is the right word for it, but desperation. It was late 2013 that I got a hold of Productive Dentist Academy after watching a lot of videos and checking out websites and stuff, probably 20 different consulting firms, but there was something I trusted about Bruce. And so I just had to check it out, and desperate because I had a lot of practice needs going on. I had my associate leaving, and we had big goals, and Productive Dentist Academy helped me meet those goals. So when my associate was leaving at the time, I wanted to have the same production that coming year that we had had with her there. I wanted to keep that production. One of my buddies, Baron Grutter, told me about Productive Dentist Academy back in the day we were in CEREC Mentor Group together. And he said, you've really got to check it out. It'll get your team polished. You also don't want to just go alone. You want to bring your whole team, because if you go alone, you're going to end up bringing your team back. I listened to him the first time, and I just brought the team the first time, and definitely worth it. So the cool thing that I liked about bringing my team was that it empowered the team to have ownership to the problem inherent to business. You know, everyone's got their own inherent problems with business, but within dentistry, they had their own roles, and they had breakout sessions that would help them see that they could have an impact on on the bottom line and how we were going to turn out for the rest of the year. By having breakout sessions, it allowed for the team to basically see, oh, as the hygienist, this is how I can own being a hygienist and be part of the department of hygienists and part of the team. So yeah, it definitely helped the team be able to see, wow, Chad does a lot for us, but we could also do a lot for him to reciprocate and then really win for the patient's sake. They got to see the whole picture. So at the time, I think I was simply trying to tread water and stay alive. Now I'm thriving, and I've made choices that I didn't even see on the horizon at the time, like going fee for service, expanding to a second office, and even right now doing the podcast with Productive Dentist Academy. That's a great option. And then even speaking at the workshops, I didn't see any of that happening. I'm a work in progress, but it's kind of nice to be able to mentor up some of the other newer associates or newer doctors that are learning more about Productive Dentist Academy and what that means. So that way they can shorten the curve. I basically, if it took me so many years to figure it out, and then Productive Dentist Academy helped shorten the curve, now I want to bring other people along with and be like, you don't have to take 10 years to figure that out. So at the time, I didn't trust that a consultant would do anything more than simply say, hey, I want X $1,000, 30,000 at the time, 50,000. Take my money, and then you get to leave and make it or break it. Just you guys figure it out. And so I always just felt like it was just like, man, I can do that. So I was this self-sufficiency. And I think then, again, if you're learning to trust the company that you're working with, and that's the thing, do you feel that trust factor? Because if so, then lean into it and start exploring, how can you be more efficient in your drilling and filling and scheduling skills. Do you have incentive programs set up? Yeah, again, how are you scheduling, and are you also making time to look over the business aspect? I'm trying, what's your marketing look like? What's your team interaction look like? What's your culture look like? There are a lot of things probably that I'm forgetting, but there are factors here at the workshop that they'll discuss that will make you go, you're right, I do need to spend more. So humility, I suppose, is what it's asking for. Trust is what you need to bring, but then once you do, lean into it.